Hey, Kirsty Snyder here, ready to rock it out. It is about 5 p.m. on Wednesday, what's today? 23rd, 24th? I don't even know. If you're catching this later on and you're on the replay, please drop a replay in the comments below on my TikTok playlist. I'm super excited to chat with you, so when you get on, if you're live with me, make sure to say hi. I'd love to collaborate with you in how you can make money online, how you can do so effectively, rather than feeling like you have to continue purchasing courses and material that may or may not apply to you, rather than forking out more money and then still feeling paralyzed, still feeling confused as to what to do and how to do it. Now, Nikki, what's up? I am mom lifing it. As you can see, my children here in the back. I'm going to shut the door and see how they do. I'm mom lifing it right now, but wanted to go live. They just finished up dinner, so here I am wanting to help you guys out. Please drop me a comment if you're wanting to make money online. And when you do want to make money online, which is probably why you're here, the algorithm put us together, okay? Drop me a comment for how much you want to make, because I want to be able to help you out in the best way possible, but I can't do that unless you tell me where you want to go when it comes with your finances, okay? I want to be able to help you in succeeding online rather than you feeling stuck, rather than you feeling like you're paralyzed, not sure where to start. Oh my gosh, can I afford it? Oh my gosh, it's going to be too hard. I don't know how to do things, whatever else. Does that make sense? Alicia, great to have you, my baby. How are you? All right, we are already on the block train. You guys are freaking weird. Goodbye. This is not a wig. Holy heck. Goodbye. Love the new wig. Yeah, love your dumb comment, weirdo. Okay, if you guys want to make money online, drop me a comment for how much money you'd like to make. If you were able to just write yourself a paycheck every single month, and every single month you got paid that amount, and instead of having to go get another job, instead of having to, punch the clock for someone or something else, if you were able to do it from home around your own schedule, developing the skill sets to be able to supplement your income, to replace your income, how much would that amount be? Drop me a comment, let me know. The majority of people are going to say something typical, say like $5,000 a month. Could $5,000 a month help you out? If the answer is yes, drop me a comment, because I want to be able to help you in getting there. But unless you know your destination for making money online, for being able to do so effectively without feeling stressed, without feeling paralyzed, first, you got to know where you're going. Just the same as you wouldn't get in the car, sit in the driveway, and what? Just sit there? No, you'd have a destination in mind for where you're going. And it's the same thing with your finances. If you know where you want to go, you'll be able to contribute to yourself more financially. If you're just like, oh no, I want to make money. Cool, well, I just want to go on a drive. What would you do? Just continue driving? No, you'd have a destination in mind, right? So be bold, just like a few here. If you're bold enough and you want to actually collaborate for how to make money online, drop me a comment, let me know how much, okay? So first, I can shout you out, and second, we can take it from the beginner step and say, okay, cool. So if you want to make $2,500 a week, 10 grand a month, what does that look like for you? Why does $2,500 a week mean anything at all? Drop me a comment, be bold, let me know. $7,500 a month, okay, cool. So what about $7,500 a month could help you out? Drop me a comment, let me know. $7,500 a month. Why would that matter for you? Let me know. Let's see. Aiming for $7,000 a month. Okay, Alicia, cool. That, my friend, is totally attainable with the business that you're in. Did you know that? Did you know that? That's freaking stellar, girl. That is so stellar. 7,000. What does that do for you, Alicia? Be bold. Let me know. Now, just looking at these comments here. Hi, Lynn. Good to have you. Kay Nicole says 5,000 or more. Okay, cool. So if you want a minimum 5,000, which means 60,000 annually, what are you willing and able to do, Kay Nicole, to get there? In fact, how much are you making right now? That would be the first question. Because whatever you're making right now, you then have to not replace the income, not work harder and pull more hours or something like that, but you'd have to answer yourself, what am I willing and able to do to get to 5,000 a month if, let's say, I'm making 2,000 a month? Well, to increase 3,000, you can't just do the same thing every single day. You'd have to look at what you do every single day and enhance it and do something more, something different in order for you to increase that amount. Does that make sense? Drop me a make sense if you feel me right now. Okay. Let's see. Lori Ann. Great to have you, Lori. Good to see you. 1,500 or more. Okay. Would be more than I could ask. Okay, cool. So what about $1,500, Lori, would mean anything to you? Why 1,500? What does that mean for you? And when you do get there, because you have a business that allows you to get there, I'm just saying, when you do get there, what does that mean for you? Is that paying off debt? Is that you being able to walk away from a job? Is that you pulling less hours? Is that you taking a trip? What does that look like for you? Because the more that you can attach yourself to the goal that you guys are saying, the more you're not just going to sit and talk and make noise about, I want to make 5,000. I want to make 1,500. I want to make 2,500 a week, 10 grand a month, 120 a year. Yeah, you and everyone else. If I wrote you a check for, 10 grand a month, of course, anyone, no matter how well they are financially right now or not, anyone would accept that. They're not going to tear up the check. They'd go use it. But what the empowering thing behind that is what if you were able to use the 5 grand, the 10 grand, the 2,800, whatever your goal, what if you were able to use that to where you want rather than feeling like you owe someone else? Meaning you don't have debt, you don't owe someone else, but every time you got that extra paycheck every single month, say 5,000, what if you were then able to invest, spend, or keep that 5,000 however you choose? That right there is empowering. That right there is what I want to talk about today. Okay? Okay, you'd pay your bills. Okay, cool. Well, let's say your bills are paid for, they're taken care of. Then what? Let me know. What then would you do? You're responsible. You're a great adult. You're paying your bills. That's great. What would you do after that? I'm talking you don't owe anyone anything else. I'm talking you're able to spend that 5,000, that 60 grand annually, however you wish. What does that mean for you? Does that make sense?
Hello.
I'm on a call, buddy.
Mom.
Yeah, what?
It's not raining and not
I'm glad it's not raining.
Because
How about you go outside?
Scooters.
Yeah, maybe we can do bikes later.
Can we do bikes in the garage?
Maybe in a minute. Sorry, children.
Why are you hurting us?
I'm not. I'm saying to go out so I can do my call. Thank you. Have fun. Mom life. Work at home at its finest. Let's see. Alicia says, helps me not stress about bills, spending more time with my family. Okay, cool. So what does that look like for you, Alicia? Spending more time with family, you're what? We were watching Moana a minute ago. Apparently they turned it off. But what does that mean for you? The more you can dissect down and reverse engineer, okay, I want to make an extra 7,000 a month. The more that you can actually attach yourself to why the extra 7,000 means something, the more you'll be able to get it, the more you'll be able to do it instead of just talking and wanting it, but actually having the action steps to go attain the thing that you talk about. Does that make sense? Drop me a make sense if you feel me.
Mom.
What, bud? I still need to do a call.
After you're done with call, can we
Yes.
in the garage?
Maybe. Stop bothering me. My 6-year-old, holy Hannah, he is so ambitious. I love it, but holy crap. Any parents out there? Drop me the word parents if that's you. Let's see. You're making $2,900 a month. You will do what it takes. Okay, cool. So if the truth is you will do what it takes to get to where you want to go, what does your daily routine then need to look like to increase almost 3 times the amount? Okay. You have to know that, yes, you're willing to do what it takes, but what does your daily routine then look like? Okay? Because as cliche as the quote is, it's the truth. Your success is found in your daily routine. And that directly relates to finances. You can't keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. That's what I call Groundhog Day. Same old results, same old examples, same old in, same old out, because you're not doing anything different. Attaining different results requires you to show up differently. You know what I mean? All right. Nicole makes $3,000 a month. Okay, cool. So to get to where you want to be, Nicole, what are you willing and able to do? Let's see. Lynn says you're going to move. Okay, cool. Cities, states, where, when, why? Okay, you'd pay debt. You'd be financially free. Okay, cool. So financial freedom is not just about the debt. What's your definition of financial freedom? Like, what does that actually mean for you? Because financial freedom for one person might be, I make $5,000 a day, but the next person might say financial freedom is me making $2,000 a month without thinking about it. What is your definition? You know what I mean? The more you can attach yourself to that goal, the more you can define exact financial freedom for what you have in here and in your heart, the more you'll be able to see the discipline and the action steps to get to that goal rather than just talking and making noise, but actually walking the walk for what you keep saying. You know what I mean? Let's see. Tired of missing out on my children's milestones. Preach. I 100% agree with you, Alicia. I feel you so much. I 100% want you to not miss out on those milestones. So what are you willing and able to do to get there? Because a lot of times we say, oh, yeah, I'm willing. So we start a business, right? And then our friends and family think that we're doing something wrong. And then our spouse doesn't support us. And then it gets hard because we'd rather watch Netflix instead of work on our business or work on us or shift our mindset or whatever. It's easier to go back into the things that we are used to doing. So again, are you willing and able to do what it takes to shift into a different person? Because a different person shows up. When you show up like you're making $5,000 a month, $5,000 residually a week, $5,000 a day, whatever that looks like to you, when you show up like that now, the opportunity for how to do it, the discipline, the consistency that you need to get there follows through. But until you can actually create that desire and have it be a persistent thought in your mind, it is just talking. It is just making noise. Do you guys want to talk? Do you want to make noise? Or do you want to have results? Which one? Drop me a comment. Let's see. Just looking at the comments, making sure I didn't miss anything here. Yep. I'm glad you guys were late for the parent thing. I'm probably going to be interrupted sometime again. So, you feel. That's good. Let's see. So you don't want to struggle living paycheck to paycheck. Okay, cool. So did you know that the way that you could make $2,900 a month compared to say $2,900 a week, it's literally the same process because it requires the same amount of receiving. It's just your perception of what's higher, what's lower, what's bigger, what's smaller. But how you attract, how you attain $100 could be just the same as how you attain $1,000. People just have the perception that it's too large, that you have to work harder. No, you don't. Says who? What if you were to challenge that belief system and then allow the money to come because you're willing and able to do what it takes to get there? You know the old phrase of work smarter, not harder? Yeah, that's literally what I teach every single day for free because I am so done with people being like, well, I really want to get out of debt. Talk. And they don't actually go do it. They go tell their spouse, they go tell their significant other, they go tell, their dog, they tell their mom, they tell their sister, they tell their best friend, I really want to get out of debt. Do you though? Are you taking the action steps to get out of debt, or do you just like telling your story of how you're in debt? Because there's a huge difference there. One is owning responsibility for what it is you talk about, and one is talking, and then you sit there and get the same old results. Well, guess what? You are your biggest problem. You are also your biggest solution. You are the only common denominator in your entire life for any circumstance, good and bad, that you've ever experienced. So you're the only one who can change something. Some people shy away from that. Oh, well, it has to be, my boss has to give me a raise, my this and that, my spouse this, my blah. No, it's all you. It's all you. And as soon as you know that it's all you, up to you to increase, up to you to decrease, up to you to fire your boss, get out of debt. Why'd you get in debt in the first place? You know what I mean? It's all been you. So you can either take that as like a victim card, crap, I suck, or you can take it as, wow, I am so glad it's all on me. Thank heavens, because I want to change and I have the control to do that. Does that make sense? If you resonate with anything I just said, drop the word resonate. I want to see if something hit home for you, okay? Let's see. If I missed any comments, please let me know. What I'm seeing here is Santu. Is that how you say your name? If not, please let me know. You have $380,000 of debt you want to pay off. Can I teach you how? I certainly can. Okay. Back in 2020, fall of 2020, I was in over $120,000 of unsecured debt. Unsecured, you guys know, like not, a house or a mortgage and things like that. It was literally just dumb choices for debt. And I was able to pay that off. This house that I'm living in now with my crazy kids in the background, we were able to build and move into this house mid-February this year because of this side hustle that I do online, just like you're seeing me here on TikTok. And it wasn't a side hustle. It actually has been full-time income paid every single Wednesday since about a year and a half ago. And it's all because I was in debt and I wanted to change and I needed an improvement, a solution in my life to get out of the financial bind that I was in. I was in 380, but I was in 120. So take me as evidence that you can do the same. Take me as evidence that you could get to where you want to be financially, okay? Because if I can, you can. Success, especially when it comes to finances, because I love talking money. Of course, that's what we're discussing here. Success happens based on design. It's not based on luck. It's about designing the finances that you want. Just the same as you were to design a house. This house that I'm in, built last year, moved in February this year. There was a structure in place. There was something that not me, but our team would have had to put together to go through in order to build the structure of the home. It didn't just appear. The house came because there was structure in place. Does that make sense? And it's the same thing with your finances. The more you can follow a formula, the more you can follow a structure, the more you can follow the design for how to attain better success financially, the more successful you'll be. Does that make sense? Let me know. Disney Mom Marketing. Love the question. Love the username too. You're awesome. How long have you been in this business? Since 2021. Oh, my nose. Since 2021, I started out with affiliate marketing in 2020 and was upsold and was told I would fail online unless I upgraded to their crap. And then I shifted gears after a few months of trying and failing at that. And I do what I do now, digital marketing, passive wave income, because I didn't have the help with affiliate marketing. I created a structure to help people out for free, being able to have them do digital marketing and generate passive income. So 2020, but this business currently, digital marketing since 2021. Thank you, Alyssa. I appreciate it. Here I am itching my face because it didn't want to get ready today. So thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. You have good debt, but you want to get out and be free by 40. So how old are you? Sandu? Let me know if I'm saying your name right. How old are you? Because if you're, say, 30 and you're giving yourself 10 years to get out of $380,000 of unsecured debt or debt in general, no, dude, you for sure need to move that up. Giving yourself, say, a decade is going to be way too long. You need to show up like the person who deserves the freedom now instead of pushing it out so far, okay? Okay, exactly my point. Let's see. You commented 30, so you're 32 years old. Why wouldn't you want to be financially free before 8 years from now? Why not be exactly where you want to be financially well before 40? Why would you push it out so far? Where's your belief system? Where is your belief system? Because, for example, if I can get out of $120,000 of unsecured debt within a year and a half, and within that year and a half of time be able to build and move into a brand new home paid for because of this side hustle that's actually not even a side hustle, it's full-time income. If I can, you can. Don't push it out thinking that it's going to take you that long. 8 years, that's a freaking decade. Don't wait that long. I promise you can do better. I promise you can. Let me check on my children because they're making some crazy noises right now. Holy Hannah. Okay. Baby girl. Now we're going to have crying in the background. This one right here. She's mad at me because I took her away from the stairs. Well, go figure. I don't want her having a fall down the stairs.
Mom, I need help to fix this.
I will fix it later. Thank you very much. Please go shut the door.
Here.
Great. Shut the door. Shut the door.
No, I almost bit my finger.
Don't bite your finger. Really, children? This is Mom Life on Point. I might need to end this video. Okay, let's see. Just scrolling up, making sure I didn't miss any comments. Let's see. Alma Dom, is that your name? If you're still here, drop me a yes. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. Let's see. Can you elaborate on digital marketing? I started affiliate marketing and made $0 in my first month. Totally understand. Okay. So before I answer that question, do you want to do affiliate marketing? Were you doing what, like high ticket or something? Let me know. Just put high ticket in the comments if so. On top of that, it's okay that you didn't make any money your first month. That's pretty typical when you're starting out something new and you're developing a new language for it. So give yourself some grace, okay? What, bud? I will fix that in just a minute. And no, you cannot go downstairs right now. Okay, so don't listen and see where that gets you, dude. You're going to be in a lot of trouble. This is my 6-year-old. He's very opinionated and strong-willed, and he drives me nuts. But welcome to my life. That's who I am, too, so my fault for creating it. Okay. So... Of course I go live and it's like all hell breaks loose, you guys. Really? Really? Okay. I'm sorry if that's so loud. Is she too loud? Just drop me a comment, be like, yo, get off the video. She's way too loud. Because I can't even hear myself. So anyway... Jaws, it's okay. One sec. Maybe she just wants to be the star of the show too, I guess. Okay, so back to the skinny, okay? Elaborate on digital marketing. Okay, so the first thing would be, as I said, give yourself some grace. If you've not made any money after your first month with affiliate marketing, that's not uncommon, okay? That's okay. Give yourself some grace. It's a new language. Beyond that, though, you have to align with your goals. Are you wanting to do digital marketing because it's low ticket, it's passive? Passive meaning what you're selling is needed every single month. So eventually you could walk away. Say like a gym membership. If I sell you a gym membership, I'm making income every single month because you need the gym membership every single month, right? Oh my gosh. Really? You are getting the real with me right now with my kids and my crazy mom life. It's fine. Okay. Digital marketing with what I do is 100% scalable, and it can eventually generate passive income. Typical affiliate marketing, whether it be a course, whether it be high ticket, usually they are, unless you're just like a master at selling a pink rug on, Amazon or tanning lotion or something from Target. No one really teaches you how to do that. They teach you that you could be in digital marketing. They teach you in a course that you could do affiliate marketing, but they don't actually teach you how to do it, right? Does that make sense? Drop me a make sense if you feel me right now, because a lot of times, especially on a platform like TikTok, You think that you have to purchase a course and you learn all about funnel building and all about these things, and then you don't know what product to promote. Well, the reason I chose digital marketing and I did a business in a box for it is because then you can actually win. You already have a product. You don't have to sit and guess and wonder. It's literally a business in a box. So what you opt into is what you sell. It's an actual product and service, not a system selling a system, okay? On top of that, Zivush, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Please let me know. When you say elaborate on digital marketing, I'm happy to, and I hope a little bit of that made sense because holy mom life, just saying. If you have additional questions, please let me know. You can also go to my YouTube channel and gain more insight if that's needed. You can just search my first and last name and find me on YouTube, okay? It more just, and I know I keep dancing around, but in my head I'm like, it depends what your goals are. Because if you want the one and done sales, if you want the high ticket offer to make more by selling less, that's one thing, right? It's also a one and done sale, which means you constantly have to be producing content. You can't step away. If you stop producing content, you don't make anything more, right? Because it's a one and done sale for whatever you're promoting, whatever you're marketing. If you want to do digital marketing with what I do is passive. So eventually, yeah, you put in the work now and you reap your harvest later. You could walk away because it's passive. It's needed every month. Does that make sense? Let me know. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. Let's see. Just scrolling up on these comments here. Or trying to. Oh my gosh. Psycho Town. Okay. Can I sit? Oh, wow. That is so fake. It's ridiculous. Oh, my gosh. Really? Okay. Let's see. I feel like I missed some comments. Hold on. So scared. I've heard so much about this, but everyone says it's a scam. What's a scam? Anna, are you still here? Let me know. Just drop me a yes and then let me know what is a scam. Let's see. My kids do the same thing. Good, Alicia. I'm glad it's not, totally out of nowhere to have children and crazy and psycho and whatever. Okay, just scrolling on these comments here. Luke says, resonates so much with the kids in the background making dinner for 4 at the moment. Yeah, we just finished dinner. So you think they just calm the heck down, but instead they're like psycho. I'm like, what was in your dinner? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Digital marketing. Yep, so you asked this question earlier. Digital marketing is a passive way of income. It's selling a digital product, not a physical product. So something that someone could log into or to get, say, sent to them on their computer, their device, something digital rather than a physical product like, say if I sell you mascara, say if I sell you a pink rug, things like that. Does that make sense? Let me know. I'm just scrolling up in these comments. Casey, awesome to have you again. Siphon, I don't sell a program. I do digital marketing. The material or the training, whatever you want to say, for digital marketing is free. You open up your business in a box for $20 to $200, not because you're buying a course, but you're actually opening your business for that amount. And then you turn around and you sell the savings membership, which is the digital product that I do. 50% commissions, 25% residuals month to month after that. Let's see. So if we get the 200, you teach us then how to start all of it up. Yep. Step-by-step tutorials. You get instant access to my training, everything for free continuously. Anna says, yes, you sign up for a course with you or someone else and then nothing. So Anna, first, yeah, there are a lot of different things out there that have you get into a course and then, yeah, nothing. They literally leave you hanging in the dust or you're in the dark or it's like, hey, I sold you into my high ticket offer and bye. And you're like, cool. So why did I do anything at all? You just left me hanging and then you end up feeling like you got scammed, right? I don't sell a course. I'm not going to slide you into a high ticket offer of BS that no one cares about. I will help you in the trenches with you every single week, 3 times a week actually. because I actually care about your success. Now, I'm not saying people who sell courses don't care. I am saying, though, if you've ever felt like you were looked at like a dollar bill and someone just wanted to upsell you so that they could make money, I relate. And if that's you right now or has been in the past, just drop a me in the comments, because it's very concerning and it's very unfair that there are so many things on this platform that sell you into something high ticket. You could be totally aligned with it. They sell you something high ticket, then they leave you hanging. That's not okay. That's freaking stupid. I hate that people do that. And I don't want the same for you. So the reason that I give my training for free from the beginning and continuously 3 times a week is because then it's yours to lose. Does that make sense? Meaning, if I'm here in the trenches with you the entire time, if I teach you for free 3 times a week what to do, how to do it, how to put it together, how to set it up, tutorials, step by step, replays, it's yours to lose if you don't plug in, but it's not yours to lose by actually being left in the dark. You know what I mean? She's just grumpy. It's okay. She's teething. Let's see. So a lot of you guys relate. A lot of you have, maybe you bought a course, maybe you didn't. Maybe you were told you needed to upgrade and then you didn't. Or maybe you did. That was me a couple years ago. In fact, I was told that I would fail online unless I upgraded to their $2,500 material. And that was very discouraging because back in 2020 when I started trying this online space and making money and trying to get out of debt and all of that, I didn't have $2,500, let alone to pay my bills. Yeah, right. I didn't even have that to my name. I wasn't going to toss that to a course. And then being told that I would fail if I didn't upgrade. Yeah. Thanks. No thanks. I was left hanging as soon as I couldn't upgrade. I don't want the same for others like that. Are you kidding me? So for example, me teaching 3 times a week for free, the reason that I do that is so you know that someone has your back. It's also because I know what it's like. I know exactly what it feels like to be like, hey, upgrade, I'll help you. Just kidding, see you later. Really? Come on, people. It should be a contagious energy for letting and helping everyone win. Instead of, I'm just going to hoard it for myself. I'm just going to make sure that I win and I increase financially. And I'm going to not tell anyone how to do it. I want to tell you how to do it. I want to give you the exact tools for making money online. And I want to do it for free so that you know you have what it takes and you can learn and earn at the same time. I don't sell a course. I don't sell an ebook. I'll never stand behind that kind of stuff because, first of all, you could learn for free on my YouTube channel. Why would I sell it if I could teach it to you for free? I really just don't understand why people think that you have to buy a course in order to understand how to make money online. And then you fork out more money before you make money? It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. That's just me. It just doesn't really make any sense. So what I do is taught 3 times a week live, replays included. Do you guys want to know the schedule for that? If you do, let me know. I can drop this schedule. Just drop a me if you want to know the schedule for it. Because when you decide to open up your business with digital marketing with me, I teach you 3 times a week. You get replays for over a year as soon as you opt in. Why? Because my training is applicable when you have a product to sell. And when you are in digital marketing and you're selling a product that's passive, you want the training in which to do it. You want the training. Because all the things of oh, go get funnels, and oh, go get an email autoresponder, and oh, get this and get that, and then things you're just paying and paying and paying for. Well, guess what? No one's going to hit your funnel. There will be no one to email unless you know how to market. If you don't know how to market, no one's ever going to go hit your funnel. So why are you paying $50 to $100 to even $300 a month for funnels if you suck at marketing? I teach you for free 3 times a week how to effectively market, and then I handle the funnels, capture pages, email sequencing on the back end. My phone's about to die, so sorry it cut out there for a second. I handle the funnels, capture pages, and email sequencing for you on the back end for free so that you can focus on marketing, so that you can focus on honing in and crafting up a skill set for how to generate income online. You're never going to make $1 online if you suck at marketing. So I teach you for free 3 times a week when you opt into my business for digital marketing so that you can actually win this time instead of being upsold for no reason. Ma, I know. Can you say hi? Say what's up? So, I teach 3 times a week. Monday at noon Eastern. Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Friday at noon Eastern. Replays always included. So, those of you who have a job and you can't make it at noon. Those of you who work the night shift and you can't make it at 8 p.m. Quiet, baby. 8 p.m. on Tuesdays. Cool. You get exclusive access to all of our replays, all of our playlists for any replay, the documents referenced, the examples for how to market, how to do so, all of that. You get all of that for free. Okay? If you guys want insight on what I'm talking about if you guys want insight for digital marketing on what I'm talking about to generate yourself passive income, you can go to my YouTube channel. It's just Kirsty Snyder, KYRSTISNYDER. KYRSTISNYDER. That spelling is in my TikTok bio if you need it. And then this replay, if you can muster through all the psychoness and the background noise and the children screaming and crazy, you can also go to mytiktokplaylist.com. That'll take you to my YouTube channel. And this replay for what we talked about today will be on there here within the next couple hours. I just got to wait for TikTok to allow me to download the video that you're literally watching right now. And it'll be downloaded on my TikTok playlist here sometime tonight. So connect with me as soon as you wish. You can find me on Facebook. You can send me a direct message. Whatever you got to do to make money online, let's connect. Let's talk about it, because I can promise you I probably have the resource in which to help you. And I can probably give it to you for free. Okay? Careful, bug. All right. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for coming on today. Thanks for sticking through. Bye, guys.